Hey there everybody, Jesse Peters here, your social savvy realtor with RE/MAX Executives Realty, and welcome to episode 1 of Know Your Neighborhood. I am pumped that you're checking this out, and you know what? We're gonna have some fun here today. We are gonna be diving into the community of River Heights. Mature, character, trendy, cool, walkability, close to downtown, close to parks, it's all there. It's a very vibrant neighborhood. So here are the numbers. Here's what happened in January 2015 in River Heights, okay? 11 homes sold. Now that's not a lot, but let's attribute a couple things there. Cold, just finished Christmas, so you're probably still hibernating. You might be in Arizona, it's still cold. So the people that were probably buying or selling really had to. It's not the most optimal time, but guess what? People buy year round. On to the next point. The average asking price, average list price was just under $315,000, all right? Average sold price during January 2015 was $317,855. Why is that important? People selling. Set a price that you want to get the money in your pocket. People buying, you're pretty much paying asking price, which is what you do everywhere else in the world. A can of Coke costs us at the grocery store, you pay the price. You don't underbid, you don't overbid. That's kind of where we are in our market in River Heights in 2015. I hope that made sense to you. Now, days on market. Days on market for the homes that did sell in January was 24 days. If you're going longer than that, you might need to take a look at A, your price, B, your condition of home, and guess what, C, your price, okay? So let's not get greedy here, folks. Everyone loves to buy, everyone loves to sell, and a guy like me is here to help you through this life event. So now let's take a look at the trends. Trends are important because we don't just want to look at what happened in the last month, because that's going to be tough to dictate what's going forward. Average day on market, all right? I said January was about 24, okay? December, we were getting into 35. As you can see, it's kind of the peak in the bar graph. Now that's been a change in the River Heights area because for the previous years, things were moving like hotcakes, in and out in under 2 weeks. So if we can set your expectations, homes aren't flying off right now in 7 days. They're just not. Know your numbers. So now let's take a look at the 6-month trend of homes that have sold in River Heights. Now what we're going to see here is kind of a decrease. It's going to slide down here. Well, typically, guess what? This happens in winter here in Winnipeg because, hey, it's cold, it's winter. All right. Now what can we expect moving forward in the next 6 months? Well, the snow melts, the spring market arrives. Right now, you're not going to have a lot of competition. Okay? So if your house is priced accurately and in great turnkey shape, your home's going to move. Okay? Now, if you're wanting to kind of wait to spring, guess what? More sales happen, but you're also up against more competition. So what do you got to do to get your home ahead of the rest? Well, you're probably going to need to call a guy like me and figure out and hear the social savvy strategy that's going to position yourself to be at the top of the class. So now let's take a look at the average sold price over the last 6 months in River Heights. And we're going to see a bar graph, whoop, right there, and it's pretty balanced. I could probably put my arm on it and just give it a lean because you know what? We're not seeing any real drastic price increases or price decreases, which again supports a balanced market, especially in River Heights. Balance is the key, my friends, and that's where we are right now in River Heights. And why are these numbers important? Because if you're thinking of selling or if you're thinking about buying, you gotta know the numbers so that we're realistic in setting your expectations and what you could be putting into your pocket or what you could be paying for a home to live in this neighborhood. That's really what it is. Know the numbers. That's why I say to everybody, know the numbers. The numbers don't lie. All right, so now in our next episode, we're done with the numbers. We're going to get to know the neighborhood. We're going to check out what the amenities are, talk a little bit about education, the businesses, and maybe there's a few hidden gems out there that you didn't know about. So there you have it. My name is Jesse Peters, your social savvy realtor with RE/MAX Executives Realty, and thanks for tuning in to episode 1 of Know Your Neighborhood. And in the meantime, Winnipeg, you know the drill. Stay social.